We got him.
Starting on that side, the favor side here on Ascent.
Okay. LEV on defense, KRU on attack.
Turrets' crew. Don't get ahead of themselves at the start of this
He
round.
wants the rice cooker. Working for the rice cooker, yeah.
I'm trying to know
Going on
how
with
to push
Vasvas
up
here.
against his old squad.
Everything good?
Put his knife into B main. It didn't get any spots, and now immediately a duel between the two stars, Kesnet and Aspas. But it's the latter who's just gonna back off, set up in this crossfire here with Mazzino in market.
It's the crew special. On pistols or on Nico, head straight up mid and see if you can rattle the cage a little bit. Kesnet trying to receive contact first, but a flash sets Aspas up perfectly.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage on this 13 as well, and then do they insta-react up short? Double stack is here for sure, and that bait could be everything, because with this knife hitting, who... I don't know if Tex needed to do that. Wait, this fell apart when Tex did this.
Now Aspas with it all to do in mid.
Hold up.
81 HP.
Yeah, okay, nicely done from Shy here. Yeah, I really think Tex didn't need to make this play, because once this knife goes in, hits 2, the obvious call is to cancel and go up short, to be honest, when you saw the Omen here. Him pushing off short. I mean, I get it. Like, it makes a lot of sense. They saw this guy falling back on short. They shouldn't expect him to peek, but...
But it was that flick from Shy. Oh my god. That just shuts that one down, allows them to put their focus deep into mid. This team, they have so much confidence in each other with the fundamentals right now and their ability to trade.
Yeah, this team, I mean, this team's sick at the moment.
One thing we saw from Leviatán against G2 is that they allowed G2 to find.
Okay, they're allowed a death on this one. And Shy drops Kesnet a gun.
Down the mid part of Ascent.
Crew here, they open things up in the same way as the pistol. They have Shy with that alarm bot watching for anyone to be pushing out A, and now prodding up mid, full contact. Meltzer passive on B main. But it's Lev who favored stacking up towards A on this round with the bad buy, the eco, 5 classics, not even a ghost or a sheriff in their hands.
No alarm bot yet for Lev to play off of here, so Com just has to see the barrel of the gun, and it's a right click to the head of Kesnet. There's gonna be more where that came from, and he doesn't have time to pull out the shock dart. Now Crew.
Yeah, this guy's getting the gun out of there. Where's Shy to come pick this up? Does he want to stay in B main, or does he want the gun? Wants the gun, so no one in B main anymore. Klaus picking up an extra orb, and he is 3 away, and so he's going to want to hunt a little bit. They're probably going to wait a little bit, then he gets to hunt. Problem is, like that. Problem is, they don't want to lose any of these guns, so he probably shouldn't hunt heavy. Hey, Shy's hunting.
I'm expecting him to really redeem himself from that initial performance against C9 on Ascent back in week 1.
Aspas hanging out in B long to see if anything presents itself. Lev grouped up here to die to the spike, but Shy has other ideas. That lockdown now unconscious further as he takes alt orbs for himself.
Uh-oh.
And it'll be just Aspas left. Klaus will run afoul of him here.
Damn.
Still is able to come out on top.
It doesn't even get that one as well. So there's triple armor rebuy, but they get to keep the 4 guns.
And those can be pretty obnoxious on Ascent. I've seen some cheeky kills through those walls over on B. They have the high bullet penetration. You know, if someone on defense is playing with the Odin, that Sova, sometimes you can just catch them out and get a freebie with the Guardian. So, you know, Calm gonna have to be apprehensive of that if that ends up being the case. Let's see what Crew have cooked up here as they've got all 5 players in tiles right now, and Aspas has the glass cannon up, looking their way.
Seen QCK go for this play quite frequently. There it is, Kesnet! Well, he never saw what hit him.
It's a nice start. They wanted to go fast over towards mid or split B with 4 going mid. And that's the main person that is meant to dash through the choke point over towards door, so it might be a little bit harder. Whoa.
As you don't know, there was a veritable landslide of players about to hit him after that knife ticked 3. Aspas has made a reposition here towards market.
And this is something Crew have done so well this season with Klaus's calling, slowing things down in these scrappy situations, baiting out peaks.
To be main smoke here coming all the way across from King. Finally, Aspas gets the pick he was looking for, but Common's going to be there with a follow-up. The Odin from Speedway is good for 2. Aspas is going to give ground.
Yeah, and
Tex not
honestly,
ready for that from Melsa. And now we're in a
maybe.
2 versus 2. We need to see Lev converge
Klaus could get the plant, but I think they're just gonna accept that they'll have ult into next round.
The recon from Klaus was so nice. Aspas is going to be hoping to pick up a rifle here. Would be far better than the off.
King has Omen
Klaus,
Flash.
look at his HP 3 right now, just spraying away with that Odin.
Pushing on Speedway now. Meltzer takes the contact. Klaus.
Bro, King saved him here. Okay, lovely, and Aspaska's gonna go get the op. So, tell you what though, still great damage. And KRU, they'll take that.
Op, luckily, massive investment early on. No armor, but look, it immediately pays off.
Freebie, right?
I mean, just a crazy shot on the Kesnet. He kind of just, you know, doesn't think too hard about that one, doesn't overreact or get too frustrated at that. I mean, he said in the interview with Liz before the game started, he's excited to play against Aspas, the best duelist in the world. It's hard to believe he maybe thinks that too sincerely, but I mean, right there, at least Aspas gets the best of him. Now we're into the first full buy round, and with Klaus having some early success, he's already got the Hunter's Fury online here.
Might be an early pop from Mazzino in mid here.
Okay. Odin over towards short. It's the classic, and we're still falling for it. Kind of tanked it a little bit though. Yeah. I guess with the molly, they just thought he wasn't going to tank it on this one, and that's impressive that he gets a kill on this one. This is a solid ult. Damn, bro. That's insane that he got that. Oh man, this game's going to be incredible, isn't it? Look at what's going on. This game's going to be incredible.
Another for Mazzino, and it's all on Shy. Tex and Mazzino now, back to back over on that
lunatic. Mazzino's a lunatic.
The speed
running at him.
Responses from both teams. Oh my God,
and I feel a bit sorry for Klaus here. He did great.
Taking advantage of Calm being stuck in the corner, they hear him falling off. They immediately go into that execute into tree. I mean, it's frankly a miracle that he even gets one there. That low of HP, the pressure they were applying to him. But then Klaus with the trade with the second, the fast scaling into sight.
Whoa.
It's so nice from them, but then Mazzino,
wait, that's so impressive from his POV.
Getting into tree to pick up that crossfire with Aspas while he was delaying back sight. These two teams already looking very informed, very decisive.
Okay, Eco goes out for KRU, and we got a turret to spot if there's a push, and we're just going to group up. And oh boy.
Kesnet advances despite that spray from the Odin early, and here's your Al drone down mid.
This Al drone going to be so important.
It saw him early though, I'm pretty sure.
Up that operator. You can see him just fully dodging it there and wants to pick the angle back up. Full 5 sheriffs for KRU. There we go. Aspas is rotating over, but in the meantime, it's getting hot and heavy through tree.
Oops.
Mazzino buys a little bit of space here with that fragment, and Tex chooses his time perfectly. Comes out of market, but all of KRU now grouping up here. They want to try and force themselves into tree. But Mazzino has the one-way. Kesnet kneecaps, and he doesn't fare much better.
Okay. I mean, a little bit of damage in terms of the double gun rebuy.
I'm not exactly sure
now
what
we
happened
get
in
the
these last few weeks, because this is not the guy that we saw in kickoff, not the guy we saw in week 1. He is absolutely electric. Since that NRG game, he's just been on a totally different level. When you have him, Aspas and King, 3 elite players,
it's an absolute nightmare, but they have pretty much the best ult to go up against all these ults. And they want to go fast with it? Dude, are they literally just going to do the same split B that they got shot through the...
And they have not had an answer for it yet.
Yeah, it looks like it.
In the meantime, KRU's star player is
pretty much going for the split B earlier, which they got shot through the smoke. Same thing, 4-person over towards...
That's a nice look.
Same thing, a little bit different. Yeah, just 3-person mid take. Ollie goes in, gets shot over towards B, drone over towards short, doesn't see anything.
Retain this mid control. Try and work up towards Cat, draw some attention A here, and then work back into a B split, it looks like.
Now command for heat. Again, trying
the Odin on short, bro. The Odin on this map is too strong.
Aspas was waiting for them and gobbles them up. Down to 3 for KRU. Mazzino takes another stunning timing, and he was not ready for it. Aspas is about to get busy though, proper busy. Shy here trying to force him off the angle. He will prevail. As Mazzino wants to inch forward to try and cover for Aspas being forced back, and they've seen the spike go
It's
loose.
such a
It's all
stupid
shy.
gun.
He's moved up to Locks now on the 1 versus
For God's
2, and he
sake, man,
get
I can't.
past. It's a hail of bullets from Com that silences him.
I mean, the individual form right now from LEV looks absolutely outrageous, but this operator is dominating the map. They have not found an answer for it yet. Asfat's playing a really unconventional position on that round. Klaus obviously not going to be looking up there. So he gets an absolute freebie. And just look at Mazzino. He's getting hyped up as well.
Well,
Buenos Aires popping off.
bro, imagine getting
Lost
killed by
over
an Odin
because
and you see
they've
that.
not been able
Be
to get
devastating.
into the game, have Crew.
Yeah, a couple of sheriffs back.
Just waiting for him to come online. He's going to pop the knives here. Again, 5 sheriffs on this save round for Crew. Because it's looking to be the hero. He's got just a bit of armor left. Maybe this is where he heats up. This is where he really gets into the game.
They're going to have Tex and Com waiting on this. Com in a position to devastate with the Odin, but it already has taken a bunch of damage early. Can say the same for Melza, though. And Tex here will swing that. Does spot Kesnit.
Oh,
knows
yeah.
the knives are out and about.
That's
Melza,
a
lit up,
great,
dangerous.
great smoke though.
He doesn't
And
take any
Kesnet just
damage,
managed
still at
to,
22.
even the recon didn't go far enough, or Kesnet managed to cover 3 people with his smoke there in terms of the angles.
Forced out our Crew.
And
Some
then
of
they
those
shot it.
footsteps heard as they run away. Melzer just
It might have saved some people.
1 HP, but it's all just a fake. They just try to
Melza
make the footsteps
survives
get
on
away
1,
now.
heat 73,
Some pressure on
knife hits
ACAT.
2 on short, and now they
Look,
can go
guys,
back
we're
over
going
towards
A, we
B.
swear.
Hold on, this is
And
still
now
not
we're
looking too
working
bad
back
right now.
Into this B hit, but
Isn't it? How many knives you got? 2?
LEV have not bought this at all.
Kesnit trying to tease
Oh,
someone out of
wait, hold
position.
up.
That is a beautiful little light up there. Nicely done by Klaus, and Kesnit has
Yeah.
to capitalize. Knives to
Thank
the gut.
goodness.
Com capitulates. And now through from CT very quickly. LEV are going so proactive as always. And Mazzino's going to find Shy. Now they got into the
Oh, we
B
got
side.
some
Melzer
low
with just
HPs
1
here.
point of health is going to have to find a way to be traded at best. Great knife. All the info you need to see there. King wants to move up with a fragment, bounces off.
Guy dashes into the knife, so he loses his knives and turns to Aspas, so Aspas has to wait a little bit before he can use his knives. And then we're out here headbutting mollies.
Heat. Probing through the smoke, finds King. And Mazzino for 3.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so many low HPs, and they're low themselves, 15 to 20. And
Knives in the round to
bro,
close things out.
Mazzino. Give me Mazzino's
Kesnit opened it up
POV.
so beautifully as well, with 2 kills with the daggers of his own. I mean, statistically, the 2 best duelists right now in Americas, and it's not even close. The 2 statistically best duelists right now in the world of any league on the globe, and of any VCT league last year as well. Even better than
Shots, man.
I mean, just unbelievable.
They kind of just gave up with censoring, I guess, today, and they're just out here, just any replay goes.
Any other player in the game this year is these 2 guys, Aspas and Kesnit.
Yeah, they are absolutely
Unreal
sending
players
it.
right now.
They are that good, Wyatt. Timeout here for Crew. They're going to take a moment. I've got to say that presence of mind for Mazzino, I think, to turn his head to the late reflank through market. He knew exactly what LEV were walking into in that retake attempt. Kesnit's heroics at the start of the round, mind you, on a thrifty, weren't quite enough to open it up, but that is what you should expect from these 2 teams. It's this level that they're playing on, vying for the title, the Titans of the Americas region.
Crew now on the timeout. They're yet to win any gun rounds. They took that pistol, converted the initial anti-eco, so they've got 2 on the board, which frankly, not bad already for Ascent. 7 rounds in. But they're gonna at least, very least, need 1 more, and then to win the pistol again. But of course, hoping for more than that. They've got
Yeah,
the full
gonna be
bar
hoping
on
for
this
more than
timeout.
3
Sure, we're
rounds after
discussing
winning
what
the
they want to do
pistol.
with the lockdown. They have
I get what he's
Meltzer's
going for,
ultimate as
though.
well. Maybe do some kind of cheeky pinch on a site exec where he TPs behind. It's gonna be B main here. Taken early by Crew.
Got kill setup over towards short. What do we got? We got Killjoy ult. Got Sova ult to cancel it.
Slow down in the mid round.
Yeah, they have an extra player, Crew.
And then we have an Omen ult on attack.
Melzer joining Shy, as he was pretty safe in how he wanted to play around that one way, but now he'd be looking for an opportunity. Sees the dry swing from King. Followed up by a refresh of the one way, and Shy will just check any potential advance.
Yeah, wanted to molly over towards Wine. And the molly doesn't get the corner of Wine. Does this guy wanna... No? Okay.
Most of
He
Levo
actually
in
tagged
retake
him.
positions behind that smoking tree, but Aspas takes first contact. Unperturbed.
Overall
for now,
goes...
about
hold up.
And there's more where that came from. It's going to be Com now with the Hunter's Fury. Cross map, no less, to A main.
The illegal
Door's gonna come
killjoy
down,
with.
and now Aspas
That
can
gonna
inch
matter?
back into the site.
Klaus with an Odin, one flash in the hands of Heat, but he's playing in a flank position. He has the opportunity to be the man to win the round here.
Danger! Danger! Heat with two! Mazzino now knows, and is able to undo him. KRU now with 2 players to work with in the post plant. They do not have heaven control. Class in hell with the Odin. Down to 70. Kesnet also has seen better days. This is ugly. Kesnet has to
Yeah, it won't matter.
but it's Aspas who remains.
They did the all on the wall, right? So say this is the wall. And you have a little edge here. They did the all on the top to avoid the Sova roll. Can't do that.
But the operator just Aspas's speed getting into the A site, that initial rotate, picking up that angle here.
Doesn't matter.
Just so fast on it. Again, it's decisive.
I mean, the good news is that Com went for the ult and then hit 2 people.
And they're moving with such a pace.
So then he went for the kills.
The KRU in some of these rounds, they are struggling to keep up.
And Aspas is punishing that raw contact from Melzer as he walked through his own smoke to try and get onto A. Perhaps they're putting too much stock in that lockdown they had in place.
Definitely. KRU are going to have another buy up here, though. Klaus 1 orb away from the ultimate. Perhaps they try to pick that up over an A main where they've
So nice from KRU, early A control.
But it's B main controlled by Lev. Aspas pushing
And
up with
in
the
return,
operator
B
here.
main, turret gets shot by the rifle, but normally when this happens, you go aggro. It's not to set this one up. Is he going to bring the rifler back here to come shoot the alarm bot, or are they fine with this? So fine with this. Trying to make it look like they left the angle, they didn't see it.
They've cut noise here. Drone to re-clear towards Cat, and the smoke is down. And they're going to hit the gas.
In your ranked games, yeah, it's so fun in your ranked games.
Trying to make his way through with a dash, but gets caught, and King is too clean with it. Another? No, Klaus able to bring him down, but he's traded instantly. Now at least you have a player in Melzer advance into the site, but the spike is loose just outside of A main.
Also you're tanking a lot of damage here.
Information as well. At this point, what can Melzer and Shai
Yeah, this feels
do?
like an absolute
Just gonna take
lockdown.
their time. They don't need to overpeak or take a single fight here. Can just play for this 4v2 retake and should be able to do it with ease.
Saving hardly feels like an option now when you have Melzer
30 seconds left.
stranded inside A.
Was just waiting for that smoke cycle to put it over doors so they can safely retrieve the spike. You have to imagine when they tap here, Lev are going to be inclined to go, but actually no, with the time this low, they really don't need to. They can wait this out a little bit. The shock dart almost connected.
Shock, that was, oh man, he's so dead, bro. Hey, this is kind of nice though, fair play, man. Aspas did great, dash in to check the angle as well, make sure that he can, everyone can trade him in fear if he goes down. Shout out to Aspas here, once again, doing great. Miyoka, thank you so much for the prime, appreciate that, thank you, thank you.
Aspas, I mean, is this the same off he's had since round 3?
Yeah, he's not going down.
Sure it is. I mean, he only has 3 deaths. They've just not been able to deal with this man at all. Trying to mix things up with that A hit, but
Would you reckon double timeout and attack? Feels like it.
Oh yeah,
Bro. Never seen him like this. Really giving it. They've been told to try tilt him or something, surely.
These post plants for the most part. They are really anchoring and holding their spots on these sites.
And at some point here, you have to imagine the KRU are going to be able to get a third just by stacking up these ultimates. They've got the null command in the hands of Heat. Klaus still holding onto this Hunter's Fury right now. You would think that that would be enough to be able to finally convert a gun round, but at this point, 0 momentum. I'm still a bit worried about their ability to do so.
2 rounds at A, KRU get nothing from them, and this one might go a similar way. He brought down aside that null command, they're going to attempt to bring him back. Klaus presumably has a safe angle to do it. Kesnet though elsewhere,
hold up.
to take Tex down. Pushing up here inside B main.
Yeah, and they can get the res without anything happening.
Make him wary.
And they might not have even, been able
They
to
tanked a
get
good
that
amount of
res
damage,
onto
but
Heat if it weren't for Klaus having a
looking
Guardian being
alright.
able to spam
Only the
back
knife
through
hit,
the
just
wall
Killjoy?
with Calm. If that wasn't the case, Calm could have just reloaded.
Problem
and
is, they've
kept
only got
going, and
one
he
omen
almost
smoke.
surely would have died. So just a small little purchase there, making the difference. Not even intended. My man just doesn't have enough money, but it pays off.
That shock dart means Lev don't know if KRU are in yet, but they're definitely going to know about it now. Mazzino takes contact moving up stairway, but yep, Con with 18 HP. That molly was always going to do him in. Shy loves being here at logs, but doesn't really have a swing.
Big Jewel. Big Jewel.
Melson now going to come back.
It's so funny. King is like, I know this guy should be here to swing. 15 HP, 16 HP, and 30 HP. Spike down, bro. Maybe could have. Yeah. Honestly, they would have planned anyway. It's so fun.
Patient from Shy there. One of the players that I look at.
That was Kesnet really getting that entry.
A late round situation, and I see Shy is alive. I can't.
When Ascent's been improved by making the wall, yeah, for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Make it so much better, man. This stuff is crap.
And why he's been such a great addition to this KRU squad. Of course, was on lead for the longest time, Shy. Opted to leave this year, join KRU. Typically, I mean, outside of that LCQ run, you're looking
Shout out
at
to
them
Shy.
as the second
Shy and
best team
Kesnet.
from LATAM. And what an addition he's been.
Well, that was illuminating. 3 players there spotted over towards A. This will slow KRU up once more. Not necessarily the style they'd like to go for. Now they'll scatter mid with that recon. Aspas stays shy of it.
Over towards the B site, Calm actually used his drone in main, and you can see both him and King have pushed up here, holding this little double face together where Calm's going to take contact and King can swing
Aggro
off of him.
over towards B, and we just used the drone towards short. I mean,
so things could get very
it's very committed for Com. He's an actual turret on
Com
this.
holding the off angle. Licking his lips in anticipation for that one.
Oh.
Gives away the game about the Odin! And they baited him in with
tragedy.
with the alarm bot.
Absolute tragedy. And now it's King with all to do here at Logs.
Holds his ground. Good
Jesus, guys, come on.
And it is a 2 and down.
Come on, someone.
Here come
Don't
Lev
give me
now,
this.
starting to encroach. Kesnet, though, has pushed his way forward. He's punished for it.
Oh, he's just doing way too much there. It's a 3v3, and Klaus has the Hunter's Fury online.
Mazzino, how to win that out? That is raw! And Aspas claims Klaus.
So wrecked for this round.
Old school Kesnet, right? That flat open
Got
kick.
2-3. You've got 3 people that are on 2,300.
Seeing those moments where Kesnet feels like he has to do everything and
Be
put the team
clearing.
on his
I mean, he's
back in a
clearing this
situation
corner
like
with the
that,
dash,
but
and the flash is meant to go like in between
it's just
anyway.
unnecessary. He doesn't even have a dash
There was like
online.
the flash.
That could have
Flash kind of
justified it,
missed.
but So unlucky things.
See, the flash just went a little bit
away,
short.
and it started with an easy kill. That mishap from Calm. Really tragic for KRU. They've got to feel frustrated.
So much, boys. I knew this guy pushed on.
I mean, and Calm is just.
he's
having a
he's
great
feeling it,
time
man.
here,
Having
playing
it, just
his
having a lot
favorite
of fun.
agent.
Okay, last round they go for a
Great
vision
map
strike because we've got
for it.
4 people. I mean, we've got 5 people over
crunch
towards
here,
B as well.
Potentially. Com has the Odin. They were looking for something in tiles. They don't find it. Here's the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah,
from
it's a
Klaus.
straight up retake, and keep an eye on the double push behind. Turret does spot them.
The aforementioned who gets brought down by the knight. This time Kesnet says, I've got better weaponry to make this deep dive. B
And
is
they have
all over.
Killjoy ult in this. I've been enjoying when teams do this, where they take over towards B main for the Killjoy ult, and then they Killjoy ult into the corner, and they're just locked in. It's really, really sick. That is an incredible Omen flash. Oh my god, 3? You don't expect the other guy. Did they hear him reload? Oh, they heard him shoot. Yeah, now they all got to push. Yeah, it's such a sick round, man. I love it. They push over towards middle. Got the ult, and then they're just locked out. Oh, Kesset's done great to get onto site though.
Get spotted on the cross apparently. Saw a TP there by King O towards Speedway. Wants to try and find the angle. Kesnet is running low on Silverware.
Shots were hit. Great idea from Lev as well. This is such a sick round. They got the ult out of them as the ult's trying to hit over towards site, create chaos as they enter in. They do enter in. They lose. They gain B, but they lose B main, and they have a Killjoy ult. It's just fast behind. Lev, ever since Sean on Plat Chat flamed Lev, they've been incredible. Like, they've been so good. couldn't be further away from
I mean, even that,
how they were
gonna see
looking.
3 people in the corner there is bizarre. Lev firmly in control. Fantastic half.
So much talk about Leviatán's road here through stage 1, but I'm curious to hear what they think. Let's get a quick word from Azino and hear about how he feels Leviatán has progressed this stage.
Yo creo que obviamente estoy muy feliz de cómo hemos evolucionado como equipo y como dije anteriormente que encontramos como nuestra forma de jugar, nuestra como identidad y estamos como congeniando cada vez más. Y algo malo que diría yo es que como intentar que no se pierda esa como conexión que tenemos entre nosotros, que a veces como sucede que se pierde.
Something we heard a lot from Leviatán is that they all sort of kind of had to come together and decide how they would play as a team. They brought different ideas, but ultimately it was a clean slate. And we saw them easing into this,
Sean,
right?
bring up the clips,
C9, for example,
yeah,
that
dude.
sort of made us question whether this was the super
Sean
team
is
they were
stacked,
rumored
man.
to be.
I love when Sean comes
Absolutely,
in.
and
Sean
it
comes
was
in with so much
honestly
energy in Plat chat.
jarring
It's
when suddenly
incredible.
a week or two after, you're looking at the team, it's like, wait, these were the guys who lost to C9?
Yeah,
Uber,
the
yeah,
Sentinels game,
he's
right?
so
That was
good,
the
man.
very next
Uber's always
match
been
for
great
them.
casting.
And then the one against NRG where they just absolutely blew them out. Lev are just looking incredible.
Is that the Quebec boys down there?
I think it was. And
All right.
I mean, again, we talked about him earlier, but I have to draw more attention to Mazzino at this point. He has just been the guy that stepped it up. 17 for 8 right now on the KO. I mean,
This is why.
it is incredible. This guy has elevated his game so much for this team in the past few weeks. It's him, Ospas, and King. Those 3 that have just been at an elite level, and Tex and Calm just doing what they need to do in those support roles. They haven't had to be the big-time fraggers for this team. You definitely don't need to be when Ospas is going plus 40 in every series. Just give him a little bit of setup, guys. You'll be fine. But here we are,
Double sheriff for Klaus and Kesnet. And man, 3 with a pistol is an absolute annihilation from Lev.
Quite the pace for this Ascent game.
They just did so good, man.
That was invested in by Shy. Tex did not do so on their pistol on defense.
And instantly that turret that watches B main, broken by KRU. Alarm bot in mid, broken by Lev. So both teams a little bit starved for info at this point in the round. And re-clearing B main is what Leviatán are going to opt to do with this drone, hoping to draw rotates attention towards the A side.
Yeah, and it kind of does that. Look at the minimap. We've got 4 people in the square.
So there are 3 players for KRU posted up on
Do they
the
just
A side of the map.
insta-send it with this? Yes, they do. Do we omen flash before we send sight,
Just
or
Kesnet here to take this contact. He attempts it, dash away.
did
now
they
back
herd
to the house.
door
Reinforcements
down
have
so
to
they
be
don't?
called. Blow the whole
Did they
thing
herd
on
the door go down so they don't even smoke over towards market? And now they got an extra smoke. And they just, okay, now they do it over towards market so it lasts longer. That's pretty cool though. Just every little detail's great at the moment. That's unlucky.
Flash should be dealt with easily. 4 on 2 now. Both players back sight.
Back to back, it's King and Aspas.
Aspas is alive though, and that's always scary. Oh man, he got double there. It's a 2v4. Oh boy. Well, at least they get a pistol each. I can't believe Aspas got another there.
It's just no way. I remember all the way back last year at the beginning of the season, there were so many players early on. They were like, this King guy, he's the best player in the world. He's owning everybody. And this year, Ospas owning everybody. And King is just, and has always been.
Hey, what though, chat? The Lev Paper X Shanghai final is gonna be pretty sick. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'll say that. I'll say that much.
Kind of guy, you know, ain't trying to reach over. But this is backbreaking for KRU. Look at the score.
What are we buying in this
They're
one?
taking a risk here, a bit of a risk.
Bro, we're
It's
not
3
even buying
sheriffs
rifles
that
into this.
they've got
Holy.
here. Shy, Kesnet, Heat. A couple shocks for Klaus. That recon's still available. They're hoping to swing things back with some kind of miracle headshot, some kind of big individual play, which obviously that's what KRU have been known for this entire season. You can never doubt them on the mechanics front.
Prodigy's gonna lose his mind.
Intending to end A in some way or shape here. Based on where that spike has been left in, Klaus for some reason pauses on this recon.
Things gonna slow down here just a bit. That recon is gonna go into main and gets a solid amount of information there for the KRU side. Spotted out 2 players, I believe. And that's actually going to trigger Melser sending a smoke all the way over to B main. Kesnit's going to rotate into the site there as well. 3 players now, and a deep knife is sent from Mazzino.
Yeah, knife didn't hit, and they're in for that.
Like they wanted to use it as a fake, but now they're going to use
Yeah,
it to rotate back.
they were so confident that it was going to actually hit people. And they picked the right site. It's all up to... they don't really make many mistakes right now. Even a molly in the smoke to make sure they can't flood out. Site's clear.
They don't have great anchor positions whatsoever, and Kesnit was punished as soon as he turned up in heaven. Klaus can be forced away. And how are crew going to unravel this?
There's just no way at this point. They're going to be hoping to do some damage here. At best, Lev certainly going to be going to 11 on Crew's map pick, no less. And Lev only playing it once this season, losing a sloppy game to Cloud9.
Com, happy to take that challenge. He already had the shock loosed.
And who is anyone gonna? I mean, there's so many people that can go hunt here, and they can come take these duels. That's okay. You can lose another.
Sluggish as well.
Damn, did we just get an accidental?
Ideally, and not seed over yet another ult orb, as Aspas already has 4 to his name here. And he'll get what he wanted at the very least.
Aspas gonna have that Vandal to bring into the next round. Lev on the verge of getting 12, so close. They can taste victory on Crew's map pick here.
Winning that pistol, absolutely devastating.
It's even more devastating is the fact.
Let's watch more M80. When are the big games for that?
I mean, that's what's got them into this
I need to check when like playoffs and stuff are.
Their defense is
Dude, that season's so long for them.
And maybe a tad bit better if they want to pull off one of the best.
Nico Swag, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for the prime.
Okay, crew for
Thank you so much, man.
Thanks
for 7 months.
Lev starting to get a
But
little step to the
I mean, it's a
mouth.
decent bonus.
A little hungry to close this, I'm sure.
Lev, they went ahead and oh my god, Tex just taps down shot.
Not again.
Does Kesnit face? He wants to trade it out, but
Oh, they
Tex
didn't
is
even,
not
they
gonna
didn't
give
even
him an
take down the
opportunity.
turret.
And right now, Lev are so aware that
Yeah, the turret's still just
mid
here.
is pretty
Getting
free.
full
It says
info.
Recon lower mid, and they had a knife into market. Neither got a single tag, so Aspas pushes up. Gonna be holding this angle now, looking to take a duel.
Such a
Plays off the angle, waits for the flash. Here we go, and he's just better.
Ooh.
Though, raises the ante, completely shutting down that presence here for Lev through the middle part of the map. Now it's a little awkward for Mazzino, unsure if he should be trending elsewhere. He's about to get some action though, coming out from Catwalk.
Timing on that smoke. What an absolute shot, bro.
Well done here from Crew on the verge of closing things
Still
out.
alright
They've got
damage
the
though.
Spike down.
For Lev.
Good rotations there on the defense.
Ashland Switch, thank you so much as well with the prime. Thank you for doing that.
Shy down, that turret in main
Thank you very
offline.
much.
They had a feeling Tex may try to take
Probably
advantage of
not.
it, but King with a shot right now.
Awkward. Very awkward.
And he's like, dude's like, why are they swinging me, man?
Second gun round on this map and extend themselves a lifeline.
A good amount of damage. Good amount of damage. 3 gun rebuys.
How much needed, how
Lev can pretty much end it here.
that was for the Crew side. Not an ounce of momentum for these guys whatsoever. Have to get into this game mentally, have to start heating up, feeling themselves with the aim as well, which has never been lacking this entire season, but we have seen Lev
Yeah, the body block and the dash might have cost them a little bit here.
Round 3 onward, it's been Mazzino and Aspas in control of the mechanics game here. Early knives exchanged over on A, nothing spotted for either side. King TP is across.
Into dash, Crew goes super aggro. They tried to molly the turret, but the turret's far back. Go close, they drone, so it can check all of that.
For Leviatán.
Oh, hold up.
Aggressive take of the extremity.
Tex is just owning them as they push B. Got the first kill twice in a row. They push B. 3-0 for the push. And you gotta start looking over towards here and think, well, there's 1 round left.
They're trying to do as much with Heat focusing his attention here on that A main side, and Melser all the way playing backside, back behind Dice. They're gonna have to make an absolute miracle happen. Tex really putting the nail in the coffin there.
Aspas might be Thanos. Dude, it's insane, isn't it? Consistently outrageous numbers.
They do light up the KO with their knives. Mazzino at the fore here. Some span through the water fight. Tifa Bell's already fell down, and KRU are getting toppled.
Yes, this is a scary team, bro. Holy.
The second KRU went around. The
Okay,
second there was just
8
the
chances, man.
smallest
Oh
drop
my
of
god,
hope for the
it's a
team,
scary,
just
scary
dashed
team.
away immediately. Tex locking down that flank. They've taken a timeout now.
20
but,
to
I mean,
7.
does too little, too late do enough?
He has
to
knives, he gets a
describe
backup
this
judge.
situation right now for KRU.
I mean, especially when you're
My
looking at
God.
stuff like this, there's the expectation from Leviatán that KRU will try and overload an extremity.
Yo,
Get some
what
information
can you even
something.
do, man? Sometimes you just gotta accept
And they're
it.
ready for it.
And this
I
feels
feel
like one of
you
them.
can just even see on Kesnet's face there. I mean, you can just see. Well, that really tells the story of the game so far.
Yeah, you gotta earn his respect.
The speed at which Aspas began to lounge, but on Kesnet's face, I feel like you could almost see it wasn't a frustration. It was just like, yep,
Rueful.
seems about right. That's how it's been going so far. And sometimes with these games,
So
you know,
funny,
when
man,
you
because
get
Com
washed, you just
has been
gotta-
shouting
you
at them
gotta just
every single
take it on
round.
the
Everyone's
chin,
getting
go
pumped up, and you
backstage.
just look at
All right,
Aspas, and he's
we
just
gotta
so
go from 0
chill.
win 2 in a row.
He's
Try and
lounging in the
completely erase that
timeouts,
one from your
giving him a
memory.
little fist
Sometimes
bump,
what
but
can
other
you
than
do?
that,
I mean,
he's just
Lev are
he
just
just hasn't even
in
reacted.
unreal form on this
Just
map. You
another
gotta get
day.
the mental reset. They're gonna have a couple stingers, couple vandals, a sheriff into this final round.
And we get the, like I said, judge.
Maybe they can win
They
this out,
should
but
be able to end it
I'm
before they
nowhere
get all the
close to
ults close
believing
as
it, I'm
well.
gonna tell you that.
And you got to remember that KRU won a
far away from
pistol.
believing.
KRU literally won the first pistol. 4
KRU
rounds.
here looking for a little bit of magic.
KRU's been farming most of
They
Americas
six
as
out of the
well.
cobblestones here at the Riot Games Arena. They're gonna have to hope to harness.
And this is their map. Great.
They're a nice cross map. Check wine, perhaps. Doesn't look like Melsa was clipped by that at all.
And Aspas, why not? Pops the knives, has his ult, has the judge in hands. And that's just obnoxious. The recon goes outside of B and does get broken, so, you know, aware that there could be at least one there. Oftentimes you're going to think it's just going to be that KJ, right? Not necessarily getting significant info on that at all. But now with this drone and the footsteps up B main, you're going to see Kesnet. He was backside A. He's going to fall off and start rotating to B. And it's all Lev's plan. In the meantime, all distraction from Com with that Sova util so they could gather up outside A.
King and Com know KRU don't have the economy to ever get to that Odin stage, so they can be a little flippant with those forays into B, trying to sell that fake.
Yeah, and they picked the right side at the moment, but this recon clears over towards B main, and with that they kind of realize they need to speed up, but they get hit by the knives. And Aspas pop dash, so it's very hard for them to get into this. You'd probably imagine that King has to TP.
So there is the potential for a late pinch for him.
Are we entering
The
the site?
lockdown now to be played off of. Oh, that's awkward.
What the hell? He got the opening damage with a knife.
In an advantage situation, Kesnet stuck on the left-hand corner though, can't do anything about Mazzino, and the knives are now out.
Well, they made that one look easy.
Now Klaus has already tried to get up towards heaven.
I can't believe that duel over towards short. It's kind of just sunk in what we just
No
witnessed.
doubt about it. He is so low wire.
And the only Vandal in play as
Yeah,
well.
and all he must be thinking is, man, for God's sake.
Or is it jury? An executioner for Aspas is the aim. And KRU taking his sweet time now, falling one by one, and my goodness! I call it a compelling matchup on paper, and it's true!
What a beast, bro. What a beast. I mean, shout out to everyone. Everyone looked great. Everyone did their bit. It was lovely. The calling was good. Like, even just Tex just holding for the B main pushes were good.